What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the ALL-iN podcast. The ALL-iN podcast. It's your boy Bird, a.k.a. Birdwater, a.k.a. Joe. I got my boy with me. You already know.
Slim, what's up, man?
Big Slim dog in the building. And yeah, hopefully you guys been liking our last couple episodes that we dropped, you know. We're still like, really breaking in what we're really about type shit. But so far, like, from what I've been hearing, bro, like, people are fucking with it. What do you think about, like, our first few episodes, bro?
I liked them. I just feel like for my part, there was certain shit I can work on, and there was certain shit I'm trying to get better at. Other than that, like, I got good reviews on it, you know what I'm saying? You know, but, like, I feel like it's going to take time. That's it.
Watching them, like, I really watch it in a way of, like, analyzing, I guess, myself or just the pod in general. And I'm really liking it. Like, I'm not too hard on myself about how everything's going, just because, like, I feel so comfortable and it's natural and it's raw and authentic. And that's why I'm not, like, too, like, nitpicky or whatever. But, you know, the good thing is, like, I feel like in every episode there's been really good content and conversations, and that's why, like, we have good clips and stuff like that. And honestly, bro, like, from what I've been hearing so far, and, you know, I've had more than a couple people talk to me about the new pod and just kind of chime in or just randomly text me, and, bro, people are really fucking with it.
Yeah,
they're
definitely
fucking with it because the authenticity of it. Like, for instance, like, my dad's a real one. Like, he's always been keeping up with everything I do. He always tells me straight up, like, however he feels. He's not, like, a sugarcoater, especially with me. And he literally texted me, like, yo, I love the new pod. Like, you could tell you're speaking with your heart. You could tell, like, you guys are having real, raw, authentic conversations. And it just works really well. And you guys are talking about, like, good, interesting things. And, you know, that was dope to hear from my dad. Because, like I said, my dad's the first one to be blunt with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And shit, he'll tell me, he's like, yo, you looking a little big over there, like, go work out, or, yo, go so-and-so, you know? So he's real, and, you know, shout out to Pops, and, you know, I had a few other people, especially people, like, recent, like, new people, just reach out and tell me, like, yo, I like what you guys are talking about, like, you guys are really, like, talking about good topics, not even topics, but, you know, good conversations, you know? Yeah. And honestly, bro, like, that's what I wanted, like, that's what I was hoping that was going to be the reaction. And I love that because it makes me personally feel good, because, you know, that was kind of the angle I wanted to give off, or the type of vibe I wanted to give off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, bro. Our recent one that we're about to drop right now, I'm really excited about that one, bro.
Yeah, that was
our first guest.
Yeah.
But I really liked about that one was because we were both there, present, and also, like, it was just,
we connected with him really well.
Good flow.
Yeah. On and off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for you guys to see that one, just because, you know, we're able to have a lot of different type of in-depth conversations with our guests. But what'd you think about that last episode, bro?
That episode was good. It really, like, made you, like, think and talk, and, like, he really had some good points. You brought up some good questions, and it really, like, steered the conversation in a good direction, and it made me think about a lot of different shit more, you know. So the last episode was dope, and he was a really dope guy, like, for real, like, actually, like, just no bullshit, not even on camera, just talking before, like, he was dope, bro.
Yeah, bro. And that's why I, like, had to have him on. You know, when I first met him, like you said, we did the pod. But before that, we were just following each other on social media. But I just knew, like, starting this pod, we got to have him on, because he also talks about, like, serious shit, you know what I mean? Like, real shit, mentally and all that stuff. But shout out to that, bro, Dusko. But, like, honestly, bro, like, me personally, what I took out of that was just the fact that we can have relatable conversations with someone that you never met before.
Yeah, it felt like I knew him for a while. And not to be, like, no corny ass nigga, but, like, that shit, like, really, like, I really felt like I knew him. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and the shit he was talking about, it was like really, it touched home because
Yeah.
it was like, even with like mental health awareness and all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like that's a big thing, and a
Yeah.
lot of people don't understand. Like a lot of men suffer from like mental health disorder,
Depression.
and they don't like
Yeah.
get no help because, you know,
We're men.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he got some good subjects.
Yeah, and I love how open he was. It allowed us to be more open. But I just love that type of guest. We have another guest coming next week. Shout out to Des. And you know, I've had a pod with her prior before, and this time I want to like really dive in to her life, especially what she's doing now. She just recently moved to LA, so she's experiencing a different lifestyle than what it is in what she's used to in San Diego.
Yeah,
So like I feel like that's gonna be a great guest, because she has a lot to talk about, and I feel like that's just knowing that it's gonna create a great episode. You know what
facts.
I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, and he knows who I'm talking about. And it was dope is that she's involved in the cannabis industry, which works perfect. You know what I mean? If there's a guest, I have to ask, like, if there's a guest, like, what do you think about us having guests? Like, do you think it adds value? Do you think it adds, like...
it definitely adds value.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on I say it depends on what guests sometimes, but most of the time it's added value, especially for us. We're starting off, we're getting off, shit off the ground.
Right.
And I think like a lot of these guys already either been on pods or have some other stuff going, so they definitely help boost our like community.
Exactly, our sub base and stuff like that. And that's why we're honestly, you guys were trying to get guests, because it'll help us. It'll help us get other eyes that don't know about us and create more exposure for us. And you know, at the end of the day, yes, this is a podcast, but we're also looking at from a different angle, which is the business aspect of things. And you know, in order for this to really be successful, not only do we have to have great conversations, you know, be authentic, and we also have to promote. And another way to promote is to have guests that have bigger followings, and you know, create conversations with them that people probably never heard them talk about, in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully moving forward, our guest list grows and grows to where, you know, people really fuck with us, and you know, we get the best out of them. You know what I mean? Because I love personally, like I love coming with someone new that I don't talk to often and having crazy intense conversations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like something about that. And what's cool is like when you get to people that are like willing to be open and vulnerable, it just makes everything a lot more comfortable and a lot more easy. I've met plenty of people that I've talked to, and they either don't know how to express their emotions, or they're just so nonchalant. And when I cast that type of energy off someone that doesn't want to be too open, which I respect, or too vulnerable, it's like, okay, boom, I catch that vibe. Like, I play back a little bit. But I don't know. With me personally, sometimes, like, when I meet people and I know I'm probably going to be around them more than once, I do want to get to know them. That makes sense?
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, how are you, like, as far as that? Like,
No, I feel like most of our interactions with our guests or people that we meet, it's been genuine. So like I kind of like open up, they open up, you know. Yeah, I still
master
have
energy.
Yeah, I still have my like guard up a little bit, but it's still like, yeah, I open up enough to like get to know the person. He gets to know me, or she, and it helps who I am because I used to be like super shy and like not outgoing. I don't really not like outgoing and shit.
Just closed off.
On like the internet though.
Yeah.
Not like in person. But like on the internet, I never liked being out on the internet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like meeting these people that are big on the internet and being on their platform, or they're coming on our platform, it kind of like it's helping me.
Yeah.
Like open up on my show. That's all I can say about it.
No, I fuck with that. And honestly, like, I just love talking to people. You know what I mean? As long as, like, don't get me wrong, I'm very, like, if I'm out in the public, or if I'm out at event, or like something where the environment and the surroundings, majority of the people I don't know, yeah, like I'm a little closed off, I'm a little hesitant. But, you know, when I come across someone or a group or whoever it is at the moment where I feel like they're cool, then I fuck with, you know, energy like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, like, I don't know, hopefully moving forward, like, we can continue to get good guests and have great conversations. But, you know, moving forward, bro, lately, you know, today I hit the gym. I was texting my boy. I was like, yo, I'm about to hit the gym before our pod, like, and then after we go eat type shit. Honestly, bro, I was about to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I slept in a lot today. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Sundays are the days where I do my best to catch up on sleep, because normally throughout the week, bro, I only average like 2 to 4 hours of sleep a night, which is so bad. So that's why on the weekends I try to make it up. But, you know, I went to the gym today. I snapped out of it. Like, I was literally dazing off watching the Dodger game, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to the gym. I got up and I took my pre-workout. That's what I do.
It's because baseball's boring.
Bro, that and just I felt like Dodgers was gonna win anyways. But yeah, I go to the gym and I'm like, you know, on the way, I don't know if you guys are like this, but on the way to the gym, bro, I kind of like have like a I don't know, I guess like I reflect on things, but I also like think a lot, and it's like I don't even listen to music.
I was going to ask you, do you listen to music on the way to the gym or no?
I don't. 9 times out of 10, I don't.
I gotta get that playlist going.
No, I feel you, but like I would love that. I'm bring that up right now. Go ahead.
Do you take pre-workout or no?
I take pre-workout.
And still you don't listen to nothing?
On the way to the gym.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you take pre-workout and you go to the gym?
Because I do it to where I time it to where by the time I get inside the gym, I feel everything.
Oh,
I feel the workout.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? I don't, because I want to feel the workout when I start working out. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, not before, not after. Like, I try to time it perfectly, and I feel like I'm pretty good with it. And then, so basically, it's like, you know, I take the pre-workout, and that's like automatic. Like, all right, boom, I gotta go. But lately, bro, like with all the personal shit going on and business and stressful and shit like that, and just life in general, you know, when you're trying to do a lot in this world that adds stress. And so I was like, go to the gym. I don't care how tired or whatever. But lately, I've been loving that mindset that I have is go to the gym. Fuck it, you know, be better mentally and physically. And now I'm like, okay, boom, like I've been going consistently. And I've been low key about it. Like, you know, I don't post so much. Lately, it's just cardio.
Yeah.
But I have this new mindset of get back in that fitness shape that I was years ago, before you guys met me. Oh, actually, no. I finished off competing when I met you guys. But get back to that shape. And you want to know why? It's because when I was around that time, I was setting a lot of different boundaries and priorities for myself. Or like just making sure I sacrificed a lot to not fall off. That makes sense? Because, bro, when you're, like, in general, like, I mean, I'm natural. I don't do, like, testosterone or anything like that. You know, that makes it different. And I only bring that up because I was in the fitness industry. But, you know, I got to lock in. I got to be on a diet. You know, I got to not drink. I can't go out. Like, I got to make sure I train and do cardio, you know. And I used to love that type of process because I was so dedicated to something, which is the fitness and reaching a goal, that it transpired and carried over to everything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because I was locking out. I was pushing away all the negative shit I don't need in my life. Going to the bars, going out to play poker, gambling at the casino, the strip clubs, the clubs. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
At the time, it's like you could look at it and be like, I don't have a life, but I'm on a mission right now. You know? And I didn't care to explain anything. I didn't care to da-da-da-da. But that type of mindset carried on to everything else that I was on. And that's why I'm like, let me try to get back there. I'm not saying when I get there, I'm going to hold it for a while. Like, I just want to get there. It's like a goal. You know what I mean? And I know along that goal, I'm going to do other stuff better. I'm going to do other stuff with better intentions. You know, I'm going to maximize other situations and or opportunities and shit like that, bro. But, you know, when you think of fitness, because me and you know, I know you work out and shit like that, and we talk about it. Like, when you think of fitness, like, what are you using it for on your end?
Me, I'm using. It's funny that you say that because I was just talking with my cousin and shit, and I was like saying I don't want to be that old motherfucker that can't carry his own shit. You feel what I'm saying? Move shit around, do shit like that. So, and then like me, I'm like, I got a daughter, fool. So it's like I gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen that movie where like 50 Cent is in the garage with a bunch of niggas and like they're all like working out and niggas is big as fuck.
Yeah.
And
Den
the boy,
Thieves.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And he walk in to take his daughter like the
prom.
yeah. I'm trying to be yoked up.
That
in
type of shit.
Yeah, and then other than that, like me, like I've always wanted to kind of get big in my life, and like I've never had either time or like I never made it a priority, like you said.
Yeah.
And this is my first time in my life that I'm actually like prioritizing working out over a lot of shit. Like I work out every day.
Yeah.
If not once, twice a day. I'm getting back into hooping, but like hooping is not my like. I don't really give a fuck about it. I just do it for cardio.
It's
honestly.
a hobby too.
Yeah, I'm saying like me, I like to like lift weights, so I'm gonna go do that regardless. You feel me? So like I feel like this fitness journey I'm on right now, it kind of started because I think my daughter called me fat. I think she called me fat or some shit like that. We were like eating or something. She said, your belly's fat. And I was like, oh, fuck. You know, kids tell you fucking right up what it is. And I'm like, you know what? Let me get my ass back in the gym.
Yeah.
I start working out. Then I start seeing niggas like Ronnie Coleman and shit. And I'm like, he's big as fuck.
Yep.
I was like, you know what? I want to get big as fuck. But I want to do it like naturally. I know it might take me fucking 4 years to get some notice. But like, it's the little things, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's taking time. I like it, though.
Yeah. You know, my thing is, like, you hear the whole thing of, like, or some people don't understand this, but, you know, a lot of times it's, like, a revenge bot. That, you know what I'm saying?
You know, it's funny. Somebody asked me, like, I was in the gym. I met this nigga named Sam. And shout out to you, Sam. I told you about the pause. We were talking, and he was like, I was like doing like pulls or something like that, and I had them bitches stacked up, and he was like, God damn, who broke your heart? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. When you think about it, I was like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about no heartbreak. It's just, but I feel you. Like, there are some guys that be out there working out because of heartbreak.
Yeah, bro. Part of why my whole life changed in the fitness industry when I was like 23, 24 was because of a heartbreak.
Makes
like
sense.
I wanted to be on my revenge shit, and I knew part of it was just showing that I can maintain and look good and still work hard. You get what I'm saying?
Nah.
Because at the end of the day, it's like you can tell when someone's not doing as good, or there's a difference between someone being in shape and out of shape. That makes sense?
Hell yeah.
So, you know, lately it's like I'm not technically saying it's all about revenge or anything, but it's like, no, I want to get back to who I was before I cared about prioritizing other people before my mental and physical state. That makes sense?
Yeah, you want to feel good again.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like, and I posted on my Instagram. I never really do that. I don't like to, show the past or anything. But it's like, you want to know why I did that? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna post this on my story, so that I remember that I posted on my story, and it's like, I said I did this. I'm gonna do this. In 4 months, I will be there. That makes sense?
Yeah.
And it's like me, in a way, holding myself accountable, because I normally don't like to like flex or gaslight anything on social media, but for me, since I did that, that's a way of me being like, I gotta own up to it.
Motivation, putting yourself
through. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I kind of understand what you're saying, because I don't really post too much. I've been posting lately.
Yeah.
Because since I've been back in the gym, but like I just want to show like my progress in a sense of like, some people don't believe in like I go to the gym every day. Some people like, you be bullshitting. I'll be like, nah, I really do. We can get in there and work out right now.
Yeah.
And I'll show you like I'm a little bit stronger than what you fucking think.
Yeah.
But we getting there. It's a process. Soon.
It's therapy too, bro. It's big therapy. And I'll be honest, like for me personally, like I love going to the gym because not only do I not have to talk to anyone, it gives me time to better myself and think about all the shit I'm dealing with mentally, And I truly appreciate that type of hour and a half, however how long it is. And you know, even when I do normally nowadays, I do cardio before my workout because, you know, I'm tired after the weightlifting. But
that's crazy, by the way.
And I use podcasting. I watch podcasts, and I choose to watch podcasts to where it either makes me laugh or it's very entertaining to really distract my mind, because I could listen to music, and a lot of times I listen to music. There's certain musics that I choose that kind of are going off my vibe and what I'm feeling in the moment. But when I listen to podcasts, I do my best, especially like when I'm trying to like reset mentally, is watch something that's entertaining or funny.
No,
You know
see,
what I
I
mean?
gotta play that. I gotta play that music.
Yeah.
Like me, I ain't gonna hold you. Like right now, shout out to you, Rod Wave. I love that. You know, the new album. You know what I'm saying? I've been on but like me, like for me to get my like shit started, like I gotta play some up. Not even, I don't even say uplifting, but something with some like crazy beat or something going. You know what I'm saying? Get me actually like motivated to go, because that first set is always the hardest set. People are like, oh, that first set's easy. Like, yeah, but it is easy. But when you get into that shit's hard. When I get to the fourth or fifth set, then you're like, okay, yeah, I'm back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, for me, I got to get motivated so my body get going and shit like that. So I have to be playing some up-tempo shit. Like, I tried playing, like, super, like, old Rod Wave sad songs and shit.
Yeah.
This shit don't work for me.
Okay.
But his new shit, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Rod Wave. Green,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that, it been working for me. Or I go to, like, some, I've been listening to a lot of, those country rap artists. I don't know, don't judge me, but there's, like, country rap.
There is, I know.
Yeah,
like
and, like,
Shabuzi or
yeah,
whatever
and
his name is.
that's just fire. I ain't
That
gonna hold
shit's
you.
cool. Honestly, bro, when I work out, I don't listen to anything hype. I listen to shit calm.
Really?
Yeah. I literally, bro, that's all I'm trying to tell you. Like, I literally use working out as a way to relieve and vent mentally and energy-wise. And so my mood is in deep thoughts. Like, whatever I'm going through business-wise or whatever, I'd rather I listen to something slow and calm so it can match where my mindset is. That's why I literally use workout as therapy.
I don't think about shit when I work out.
See, I can't.
I think about moving this motherfucking weight. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't think about shit. Like, for real, I'm thinking back to it right now. Like, when I be in the gym, I couldn't even tell you what I'm thinking about. Because I literally don't be thinking about nothing. I don't even think about the next set I'm doing. I'm just thinking about at the moment, like, damn, this shit. Like, am I doing it right? Is my form right? Is this? That's probably the only thing I'm thinking about now. And if a song come on, I'd be like, damn, why the fuck is this in my playlist?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I might put my shit down and change it up. But that's the only thing I think about.
I literally go to like I have a Rod Wave playlist, or I have a playlist called Chill Shit, which is literally all mellow R&B or like something like slow rap or hip hop. But that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people use the gym for different reasons, and I literally use it for that reason, bro, to literally kind of clear my head, think. 'Cause I feel like being in your thoughts is a little healthy. You know, you're dealing with it. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, you're dealing with whatever you're dealing with in reality, and you're not like trying to distract yourself too much to where, for me, and when I work out, you're not trying to distract yourself too much with things, 'cause like it's not gonna make anything better. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, like, I feel like that's what gets me to go even harder. Not even the pump. I'm like thinking about the bad shit, but then I'm like hyping myself up. That makes sense? It's weird, bro.
Nah.
But I get through the workouts. I have good, intense workouts, bro. And lately I've been taking this fire-ass strong pre-workout. And it shit gets me feeling like I'm on crack. And I love that shit. Tell me why I pulled up to the gym today. This fucking bum-ass security has been there since day one. I smoke, bro. Whatever. All the fucking time he's seen me, all this shit. I go there like 4 or 5 times a week. This fool walks by and he does this whole, he's looking around. My lights are on, like, you know what I'm doing. And I'm looking at this guy. I'm chiefing. I'm like, bro, like, dude, like, what the fuck are you worried about? Like, you know I come here. Then he walks back and he does the same thing. I'm like, bro, I lower my window. I'm like, is there a problem? He's like, it smells. I'm like, yeah, I know. He's like, this is private property. I'm like, I come here all the time. I'm a member here. I'm not doing nothing wrong. He's like, you can't be doing that on private property. I'm like, I work out here and do this all the time here. He's like, I know, I see you. I'm like, okay. I'm like, roll up my window and still smoke my whole wood, and then I go into the gym like, bitch, do your job. Like, the fuck?
My thing is this, bro. Like, there be some, like, fucking RoboCop, Saber Cop, rental cop ass
Want to be Captain America ass.
I be trying not to get into it with niggas, but it be little shit like that right there. Because, like, I done pulled up. I ain't gonna hold you. I done pulled up to the gym. I pull up to the gym a lot. I be smoking and shit. You feel me? And I done pulled up, hopped out through the blunt in the back of my truck. Because I throw shit in the back of my truck all the time. Threw the blunt in the back of the truck because I ain't want it in the
truck
car.
bed.
Yeah. And niggas is like, Shorty was like, you know you can't be smoking here. I was like, bro, ain't nobody smoking here. I was like, like, I'm not, I smoked inside my truck. Yeah, I did. I got out and I hit the bitch. I threw it in the
my
thing.
Property.
And I was like, you work here? She was like, no. I was like, then mind your fucking business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like already, bro. It's like it's 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, bro, I was like, bro, I'm sorry. I had to apologize because I was like, bro, I really don't even talk to people like this, but you caught me off guard.
Yeah.
like
no, bro. Like, I literally smoke every time I go work out. I smoke damn near a whole blunt, sometimes a blunt and a half. And I walk right in that bitch. I don't take time to air out or anything.
That's different though. Like, my thing is like, bro, like, am I bothering you that bad? Like, yeah, I understand. Some people like, oh yeah, like, I don't like the smell of smoke. Like, you feel me? You're in a public place. But I'm like, nigga, what's the difference from a nigga smoking a cigarette outside and then going inside than is me smoking a fucking blunt?
Yeah.
Like, they both gonna stink no matter what. Like, you feel me? I'm not gonna smoke in front of no kids. Like, I don't do that. I won't, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even smoke, like, walking to the gym. So it's like, only thing I do is smoke in my car and I get out.
Yeah.
But it was like that day, like, nigga, I wasn't trying to leave that shit. I just cleaned the inside. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna clip, you know what I'm saying? Throw this little clip outside.
My thing is with this bitch ass security guard, it's like, bro, you need to focus on other shit other than
securing the premises, nigga.
Yeah, like, go do your little fucking loop, scan whatever you gotta scan, do your fucking job, you bum.
And it's crazy because I always get along with security guards. They're normally like pretty chill ass niggas, but it's just fucking, I don't know, bro. Some motherfuckers been on a high horse.
Bro, if I was security, bro, if it ain't like really damaging, like someone's breaking a car or breaking into the business, it's like, bro, like, let people do what they do. Like, we're in a legal state. People can smoke weed. People smoke weed. You know what I mean? But this is why sometimes I don't like security, because most of these motherfuckers are mentally bigger than what they really are in reality. And it's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, I ain't doing shit. That shit bugs me. That's why I lowered my window. I was like, is there a problem? And I was like, yeah, no.
Nigga,
like,
fanning your hand in front of your face is so
bro,
childish.
what? He's like, it smells. I'm like, and?
You know how, like, niggas used to catch niggas smoking weed in the bathroom in high school and be like, it smelled like dank in there. Like, real, that's how you look, bro. You
no,
like
and my thing with that is, like, bro, like, don't get me wrong, I've been to multiple gyms and people look around, and dudes and girls, it's been both type of dudes and whatever. Dudes and girls be doing that shit. They look around, like, exaggerate, like, what the situation is. It's like, bitch, or dude, shut the fuck up, bro.
I didn't have people come up to me and be like, oh, you smell good.
Yeah,
oh,
bro.
You smell real good. like, thank you, nigga. Like, you just had to come out your way to say that. Like, just to tell me I smell like weed. Like, bro, like.
It's a good smell. Way better than fucking cigarettes, bro. Like,
well, you know, yeah. That's true, nigga. And, like, I used to smoke cigarettes when I was, like, fucking 18, 19 when I was in the Army.
Damn.
Yeah, I got reeled in early.
Yeah.
Cigarettes, dip, all that shit. But I kicked that shit. But it's like, nigga, I used to smell like that shit. And then, you know, it's crazy. What made me really kick this shit is like, I was smoking in my car. A cigarette, obviously.
Yeah.
Smoking a cigarette in the car. I'm on the way to work. And I'm running late, right? I put the fucking cigarette out in the car. I thought I put the cigarette out. Motherfucker. I don't even know how the fuck it fell out the cup holder.
Damn.
Into the little, like, onto my little center console thing. Burnt that bitch up. You feel what I'm saying? Thank God it didn't catch on fire. It just burnt where the cigarette was at.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then it fucked the whole car up, like smell wise.
Of a cigarette,
And
too,
I was
that's
like,
disgusting.
yo, you know what? I'm a disgusting person.
Bruh.
I had to look myself in the mirror and be like, you nasty.
Look, I used to hang out with a lot of Filipino homies, and they fucking smoke cigarettes like fiends, bro. Like, my dad was smoking cigarettes growing up, but he wasn't that bad. I had some friends that were bad, bro, like real crackheads. Like every 2 to 3 minutes, they're like, I'm gonna go outside and smoke a cigarette.
That's how my Korean people were.
And they would finish a pack within an hour, hour and a half, and then want to go get another pack. And I'm like, bro, we just smoked weed, we just smoked hookah, and you need a fucking cigarette? Like, that shit is crazy.
Like,
no, and then I didn't like it because
that.
I'd get faded, and I'd be like, let me get one. And I wouldn't finish it. I just did it just to do it. That shit made me want to take a shit. But I had a small little phase of that. But, you know, I've done Black and Milds. I've done, like, obviously weed and blunts and shit. I've done dip before, but
Black and Milds was my thing for a little while.
Bro, what the wine? I used to love wine when I started
or plastic
doing that.
tip. Honestly,
Plastic tip.
I like plastic tip. I started smoking the wood tips because my ass was being like a junkie. I was smoking that bitch to like to the actual plastic, and burning my lips. You feel me? So I was like, let me just get this wood.
Yeah,
wood ain't never hit the same. You feel me? It just looked better, tastes better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was the only thing.
I had a big phase of those, bro. I don't even, if you remember, like Optimos and shit like that, like cigarellos and shit.
I remember. I don't smoke that shit.
I was on a weird high school phase.
What was that shit? I had a little bit of compassion for my lungs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The cigarellos is crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you. They had made these they were called sticks. They were like cigarellos, but they were like Black and Milds, and they were called They were like sticks, but they're BLKs. And literally, they had like cherry flavor and all kind of flavors, like the cigarello flavors. But they were a Black and Mild. That shit's disgusting. I ain't even gonna hold you.
No,
niggas used to smoke those shits around me. The smell used to kill me.
Bro, nowadays a Black and Mild, that smell gets me, bro. I don't want to be.
I can't even smell a cigarette like that no more.
That shit probably make me throw up. No, cigarettes for sure. It'll make me want to take a shit.
No, like the smell is like fucks me up now. Like it's like traumatizing or something. That shit. It definitely makes me sick every time I smell it. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Bro, that shit. It's such a bad smell, bro. It makes me like type of shit. Like,
hey, you know what's crazy? Niggas that be smoking in their car with their windows up and don't air them bitches out.
With the cigarettes?
Yeah, I'll be like, y'all some real wild niggas, man.
I used to have a homie, Daryl. This motherfucker lived down the street from here. He would, whenever we're in his car, he smoked cigarettes, bro. And I used to literally go in with him like, bro, don't do that shit. He's like, so what's my car?
I'm like, bro, like I'm not trying to die in this bitch with you.
Bro, I don't want to smell like that either, bro. That has a horrible smell. Hopefully my dad stopped. I haven't talked to him recently about it, but you know, there's moments where my dad isn't crazy about it, but I don't want him to be smoking cigarettes. That shit's bad.
You should get him some of those little.
He's old head, bro. He's stuck on his ways. You know, talking about music, bro, lately I've been, like, using music to help me relate to things. And, you know, you brought up Rod Wave, which is literally one of my favorite artists right now. And he has a lot of, like, music, you know, like, a lot of music that, like, sings about, like, heartbreak and relationships and, you know, relationship issues and, you know, situationships, all that shit. But then I also listen to other shit. What do you, like, mainly listen to, and do you use music as a way to kind of relate?
Yeah. Do you want me? I waited. I was waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? I literally, like, went through my little thing earlier while we was waiting. So, like, all right, it depends, like, because I can go way right or way left, because we can start the day off. Some mornings I start off with, like, think about this. The song's called "You a Shooter Now."
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
it's by Billy Boy. Like,
okay.
And shit get wicked on there.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Or I go to like, what's his name? I'll tell you right now. EBK. I like that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What type of genre is all this?
That's some Bay like hood shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
You know what they talking about in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's violence basically. Or you can go from there. Young Philly, he's like he was a YouTuber and shit like that, but he's from like over like the UK and shit like that.
Okay.
But he dropped a song.
What is it, like drill music?
It's like I'll let you hear a little bit.
And what else?
Let's see. Like I can keep going. You obviously Rod Wave, but I didn't want to say some shit that you already had. NBA YoungBoy, Sleepy Hollow, like Shimmy, Cash.
Okay.
Like and then Big X the Plug. Lately, I've been on Big X the Plug. Okay. I always fuck with Big X when he dropped.
Yeah.
But he had dropped this new album, and then like he be having shit on there like Story of X and like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Like that shit's fire. Chicken Peas fire. Like there's a lot of niggas on here that like I listen to. So like my shit varies the back and forth. Like pulling up here, coming to the pod, I was listening to like EBK and shit.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like drill shit.
See, this is great because me and bro are going through similar situations, personally wise. And all my music, bro, I'm listening to R&B, I'm listening to soul shit, I'm listening to slow shit. Like I'm even listening to Christian worship music, bro. Like, I'm really and country. Shout out Luke Combs. Like I'm really on that.
I fuck with Luke Combs. I even listen to Moneybagg and that Whiskey song he has with that one country artist. I fuck with that shit, but I just feel like, bro, I've always been a music connoisseur. Yeah. Like you feel what I'm saying? I've always listened from Chicago to St. Louis to fucking even Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? California, all type of niggas. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Florida rappers, like, them Florida niggas, they on some other shit. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying Chicago and all them other people ain't on it, but like, bro, even like Detroit rappers, like, I love Detroit rappers, you feel me? Like, Mike, all those niggas, Rio, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with all those niggas. Peasy, like, you know?
So, like, for me, bro, like, I like to be in my feelings when I need to be in my feelings. That's why. And I like listening to like R&B. I love listening to like love songs. I love listening to like Rod Waves when he talks about all his shit. And literally, bro, like I use that as a way for me to like also relate and vent and clear my thoughts about whatever I'm dealing with. Even if it's like, it could be any type of situation. Like I always revert to slow music. When I'm going to the club, or if I'm going out, if I'm, popping or whatever it is, I listen to more up music. But 80 to 70% of the time, I listen to slow music. It's weird, bro. Like, no, it's not weird. It's how I am. Like, I'd rather deal with that, and that's how I deal with it, which is like music. And that's why I love music, bro. I love that I can relate to a lot of music, whether if it's a male artist, female artist, country artist.
I've been on Gorilla.
It doesn't even matter.
She been having niggas rocking the city. I'm just saying, they been playing.
I've been listening to SZA lately too.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah. I'm just saying, like in the sense of like, bro, you got grown men. She got grown niggas like
singing that, rapping that song,
the song with the windows down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I ain't even gonna hold you. I done caught myself like, oh shit, this shit vibing. You know?
Yeah.
I fuck with her. Like she really on the vibe. She be on her shit. You know what I'm saying? She like our time, kind of like Cardi B, because in a sense like Cardi B came out crazy hot with the things, even though people were writing for her. But like Cardi B was too left in a sense, and then she became like a mom. You know what I'm saying? So she kind of like, I didn't say, not saying she fell off, because she still make crazy hits. Yeah. It's just people want to see somebody that consistently lives that lifestyle. Exactly. And Gorilla do that, like, you know what I'm saying? That kind of like that ratchet lifestyle shit, you know what I'm saying? And she from Memphis, so it's like.
Yeah, I've seen some interviews with her. That one song recently she has really been going crazy. That one song that I ain't got no.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, that song's fire. But yeah, bro, I've always used like music as like a way to kind of like decompress. Even it's like I used to listen to like Bob Marley when I was younger, you know what I mean? I used to listen to a lot of like Usher, you know what I mean? Like,
hey, you know, so I was talking to somebody, I was like, bro, when they stopped making like those real R&B songs, because I was listening to old R&B, and I was listening to fucking it's funny, I was listening to a Chingy song first, and then I turned from Chingy to Omarion, and then it went to who was next? But anyways, yeah, it was this fucking back to back hits, and I was like, damn, like Lloyd. I was like, fuck, Lloyd, I ain't heard some shit in a long time.
Bro, and I feel, and I think about that all the time, because I'll go back, bro. I'll even listen to like, Boyz II Men, or like
Yeah.
Some shit like that, bro. And
shit, they were playing Luther Vandross last
you
night
listen
at
to
the
Luther,
fucking
too?
where was I at? I think I was at the club last night, and they were playing Luther Vandross and that
I'll
bitch.
fuck with that. I would love to go to like an R&B type of
Bruh,
vibe
like
club.
it was lit.
That shit would be lit. And honestly, I feel like nowadays they don't make music like that because no one's on that time. Like there is people on that time, but like it's like I don't even know. Jacquees used to drop good music like that.
Yeah, but you know they stopped saying Jacquees is remixing everything.
Yeah,
which I mean,
is
so
good.
what? He
Why
the remix
not?
king. Like
Yeah.
fuck it, R&B remix. But yeah, I think like motherfuckers, that wasn't a time. It's like City Girls started dropping. Motherfuckers
Friday,
wanna be outside.
he's got music like that.
Yeah, people like Friday.
I fuck with Friday heavy.
People like
I
it.
listen to Friday too, actually. I be vibing with his shit.
Yeah,
Tough.
there's a song on there I like, but that shit. Yeah, I don't be listening to that song.
Yeah, bro. I've been playing one song called "Baddest in the Room." Go check that out by Friday.
Yeah.
That shit smack, bro. Put that shit on repeat. I'll listen to that. I was working out the other day. I listened to that shit like 6 times in a row.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that song like, it's a fire song.
Yeah, bro. I would love to go to a R&B. I see it every now and then on like TikToks, but it's like always out of the state. But I would love to go to like an R&B type of vibe night at a club.
There was a Raw Way concert here, just like.
Bro, I was supposed to go today, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, it's Raw. It's today. Yeah,
It's today.
Today, yeah.
It's today, yeah.
Because I was about to buy tickets.
I was about to hit you, bro. I was supposed to go.
Yeah, I just didn't want to go by myself.
Yeah. No, I was dead out. That's why I was like procrastinating on what time we were gonna shoot today, because I was low-key supposed to go to that concert. Yeah. But you know, I'll get it next time.
We get
I'll
it
have
next
to.
time, yeah.
Yeah. Trash. But anyways.
Maybe I'll perform my new album.
So yeah, bro. Like music is a great tool. A great tool to me, and I know it is for a lot of people. And you know, lately, bro. Not even just that. Like me, you, and Ruben, we're all going through something similar, and literally, like we've been. I want to bring it up if it's cool with you, but you know, me and you been sharing our shit with each other. You know, me and you been there for each other lately, and you know, we talk about our situations. And honestly, bro, like that shit helps me out. I don't know if it helps you out, but that shit helps me out because it allows me to get it off my chest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't have nobody else to talk to.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna just talk to my fucking dog. That nigga wag his tail no matter what I tell him. Like, you know
don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, I tried to talk to him this morning. Like, I tried to, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like talking about some shit.
Yeah.
Just going over in my head, just like out loud, just trying to see, like, am I wrong or like are they wrong? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to this nigga. He wagging his tail, looking like, "Hey, you gonna throw this ball or not?" You know. So like, yeah, I feel you. Like you definitely help, because like you guys help me, because like talking to another person and getting it out there, so that it's not just your ear. Because sometimes you have to hear it from your own mouth to like understand some shit too.
I agree.
So like, and I don't know about you, I'm not really be talking to myself like that in the house too crazy.
No, I feel that I don't talk to myself too crazy, but I do think about it. But, you know, literally, like I said, lately, I've been expressing whatever I'm going through between you and Ruben, because, like I said, we're all going through something similar. And I'm not going to lie, in the beginning, it was a little awkward, because I'm like, I'm over here venting to one of my boys, like, we're men. And I was like, fuck that, you know, fuck that stigma, fuck that mindset. Like, you know, most alpha men are going to think like that, and I understand. But, like, you know, when you, in my opinion, like, when you trust someone and you feel comfortable with that person, and there's a no judgment type shit, like, it makes me more comfortable to talk to you guys. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just feel like it's a little different. Like, we're your homies and shit. Like, so it's like we kind of already see some of the shit that's going on. We just don't know most of the details. You know what I'm saying? So you're kind of like giving us the details and shit. Even though we're not like, not saying we're not asking, but at the same time we're like it's hard to say. Like, I just feel like you're being vulnerable, but at the same time you're just like, it's the homies, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like if you were like, yo, I just fucking won 10 bands on the crap table. You gonna call your homies and tell them. You feel me? It's the same kind of shit. Like,
no facts.
It's like if somebody do something to you and you like, damn, like some shit happened. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I got into it with some niggas probably like a couple months ago. I got into it with some niggas, and some shit happened, and I like, you know, I call my niggas, like, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, nigga, you're not gonna believe what the fuck happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? I call all my niggas, and it wasn't even on no shit like, oh, y'all pull up. It was on some more shit like, yo, you're not gonna believe what the fuck just happened. Like, these niggas on some bullshit, like, you know what I'm saying? Just type shit like that. So I think it's the same. We use that same kind of like thing when we're talking about being hurt or our feelings and stuff like that. That's why it's so easy for us, because we already are so used to doing it for other things, like fun things, like, oh, I just got a new whip. Like, all the homies know, you know what I'm saying? Oh, nigga, they got a sale over here. Come get this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I do when I fucking went and got fucking these glasses.
Yo, yeah.
I don't wear glasses like that.
Yeah.
You got me into like getting glasses. I was like, let me show Joe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's shit like that, you know?
No, yeah, and honestly, it's like if I could say anything, I would be like, I would tell you guys, like, don't be afraid to talk to your friends. You know, because at the end of the day, if they're your real friends, they're going to be there for you, and they're going to understand, and they're going to let you talk. You know what I mean?
What did Rod Wave say?
What? What?
Call your homeboy. Check on your homeboy.
Call your friends. Call your friends. Yeah, check on your boys. And literally, like, I'm 34, and as I'm getting older, I'm barely starting to be that type of, like, open with my other homies, you know? Whether if it's your girls or dudes, like, talk to your people, talk to your friends, check in with your friends, you know, make sure you guys are good, and, you know, it means a lot to people, whether you see it or not. Like, it really does. So, yeah,
I feel that. That's a good because I like. There's a lot of people that like recently I've been like, because I've been doing a lot of shit. So recently I've just been like reaching out and like checking on some people, like just trying to see how it is. And same with them, people have been hitting me back. Like, it's crazy. I haven't, like, my best friend from the military, shout out to you, Benton. I just called him like the other day, and like, nigga, it was like we talked for like 3 hours. It felt like you know what I'm saying? I ain't talked to him forever, but it was like, nigga, it was so much shit to talk about.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, his kids got big, you know what I'm saying? I got kids and shit. Like, it's all kind of shit. And like, this nigga got dreads now. Like, last time I see him, this nigga had a haircut like me type shit. You feel what I'm saying? That was the last time I physically seen him. Now this nigga got full on John Moran dreads and shit, like, you know?
Got
so like,
locks.
Yeah, I feel you. And that shit like made me feel better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's like, damn, bro. Like, damn, niggas still care about me. I ain't talked to this nigga forever. He called me. You feel me? And like, he just reached out and like, yeah, it made my fucking day. You know what I'm saying?
Love that, bro. Yeah. That's sick. But yeah, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you guys took our conversations and looked at it as like a positive, and just a way to kind of understand, like, you know what, like, everyone's going through something. You know, talk to your close ones, talk to people. Don't hold too much in. You know, that's definitely not healthy. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and, you know, stay tuned for the next episode. I appreciate you guys.
Hey, we out, man.
Yes,
Love
sir.
you guys.
Peace.